Hey everybody, welcome to our channel, or welcome back to our channel. Chris is not speaking to me because I made him go check the cake.
I think it's still frozen. I'll open it and see, but I think it is still frozen.
It's Chris's ice cream cake from his birthday. And there's still a lot of it left.
It's still too frozen for me to do anything left.
But,
I can't even get it open.
I told him to go check it. He sighed like a 13-year-old girl asked to do the dishes. It was awful. Got a puppy?
Yep, he's a good puppy, too.
Got a good puppy. Ben, did you hear Mom call you? Come here. I swear, these kids are going to drive me crazy. Anyway, sorry we weren't on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I was really sick.
She was, too.
I really was. Heck, I was so sick that I went to bed on Wednesday night and just almost passed out. I don't even know how I got the light off. I just went. And then last night I went to bed early and fell right asleep and slept half the day away. And I could use a nap right about now. It just really, really made me sick. But I'm feeling better now.
You right?
Grandma called you. Grandma called you, Wolf.
Yep, he's a good wolf.
Anyway, so that's what happened to us Wednesday. You didn't miss a video, we just didn't do one.
And I rolled it by the bottom.
What do you think, Grandma?
What are you doing?
You were checking it, weren't you?
No, you were checking it.
I'm not good at checking these sorts of things. Did it look like you could do it, or did it look frozen?
Well, it's ice cream, so it still looks a little frozen.
There you go.
We don't want it to melt, then it's not ice cream anymore.
Yep.
I meant, you know what I meant.
Get a knife and try to cut a piece. See if it's ready to cut. I'll tell you what, that cake was so expensive.
Yeah.
I found...
cannot believe it was just, what? Sitting there.
Ben's getting a Oreo cake from Meijer or Kroger for his birthday. Does love Oreos. I don't mind cookies and cream. I can suffer through it.
Yep.
But it's what he likes, and it's about half the price. Half the price.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if you've bought a Dairy Queen ice cream cake lately, but dude, they are so expensive. Yeah, myself was worth it.
Yep.
Yeah, myself was pretty good.
Hey, Russellford finished dishing her off. I managed to get a cut in there, but I'm not sure how I'm going to scoop it onto a plate.
Try a big spoon.
Yep.
Or the metal pancake turner.
Pancake turner would be a good thing.
So, I didn't want to cook Wednesday.
Yep.
But I had defrosted stew meat. And I defrosted it Monday night, and then I didn't use it Tuesday, so I had to use it Wednesday. And I made a pot of beef stew. And it took 2 or 3 days to get it right. But it was good last night. So I'm getting ready to go have me another bowl. I'm sorry, when you're sick, it's
Sounds
comfort
good.
food, and
Fork or spoon?
Spoon.
and it just,
I've got a spoon.
And it just, it's filling and nutritious, and you don't have to think about it. It's just comfort
Careful
food.
when you take it, because if you tilt it, it's going to try to jump off.
Yeah. It's just like that.
Mm. I just had a Klondike ice cream cone. Chris gave me a chocolate one.
They were
pretty
the
good.
best of the two flavors. But I'm not saying the vanilla was bad, just was the better of the two.
Yeah.
But the vanilla was pretty good too.
Chris went to Grader's today, didn't you, Chris?
Yep,
You want to tell him what you got?
I got
A yawn.
You got a yawn.
a double scoop of Dutch milk chocolate,
Damn it.
expecting a small waffle cone with it, right? Like
Right.
how much you get at Dairy Queen.
Right.
What I got was a big monster big enough to be 2 large Dairy Queen cones.
Wow.
And it was $7.70 with tax
Once
for
more
the
did
whole
his
thing.
straw hit the floor.
What?
I said, once more did his straw hit the
Oh,
floor.
yeah.
No, it didn't hit the floor. I was like, am I going to be able to finish this in my head?
A $5 says he finished it.
I finished it though. I mean, this thing was colossal. They should rename it Colossal Cone or something.
Yeah.
They named it Exterminate instead.
Mommy said you was also good baby.
And the
Emphasis on-
waffle cone was the $1 part of it. The other part was $6, the 2 scoops of ice cream,
Mm.
which is the top part. The rest of the ice cream fills up the cone, so
Did we say it was Grader's? Because it was Grader's.
yeah, it was Grader's.
I don't think I've ever been to a Grader's.
Oh, they're fun. You get to order your cone at one end, go down while they work on your cone, then you pay once you receive your cone at the other end of the line.
But that's the problem, is what you have to pay. $7 is a lot for an ice cream cone.
But you get way
Good.
more than Dairy Queen. Way more. And if you have little kids, there's 2 doorways to 2 play areas. One for slide and one that's segregated from the slide area. And they're just play areas with little kid toys and stuff.
Well, if I took you and Ben and Grandma and myself, and we each got a double dip cone, it would cost more than your birthday cake did.
Yup.
When you put it like that,
Yeah.
it's expensive.
And I know what we're doing next month, which is July too.
What?
Because we voted on it, and we were voting from the other team's picks, and the one that won was Tender Outlet off of Sunbury.
Mm. There's always something bad going on out there. And,
At night time, it's worse.
and for some reason, their Sunglass Hut is always posting, this person robbed the Sunglass Hut. You know, let us know if you recognize this person. I mean, at least once a week. They've got to do something about their security, because that's ridiculous.
I got one that tops that. It's
Okay.
the only known instance of it happening at this store. But you know, level 1, where we got my Neo Geo back in there in an old, smaller space, right?
Right.
There was, like 2022 or 2023, I forget what year this was, around Christmas time. 2 guys walked in there, and one was chatting while making purchases. But he was making cheap purchases and chatting up while they were ringing them out.
Mm-hmm.
While his buddy walked over and tried to unhook a console from the demo TV.
You guys done distributing ice cream cake? Can it go back in the freezer, or are we just going to leave it sit?
Do you want a piece?
Nah.
I'll pass.
Okay, then you can put it up.
So, as I was saying, so he almost had it completely unhooked from the TV when the guy watching the monitor in the store silently texts the guy and says, "Start looking this way." And the guy got so nervous he left in a hurry without anything.
Good.
And his friend concluded the purchase and left. And sure enough, after reviewing the tape, they saw it was a buy and steal. Surprise.
Distracting.
Surprise. Well, they were buying to distract, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was a distract and steal
Really?
of a Retron 5.
I don't know. I don't know about it.
And they were basically saying, look over this
seems
way,
too silly.
to try to get their
It
face,
seems
huh?
too silly.
No, they were saying, look
Silly.
over this way to stop it, is what it was. 'Cause
Great big silly puppy.
the console, if you're not watching it, is out in the open. So when the guy checking out the other guy started looking, the guy got so unnerved he stopped. Once he knew something was up, and they left. But yeah, they almost stole Retron 5 that way.
By having somebody buy something else,
You know?
and then just waltzing on out with a Retron 5.
Yeah. So it's a good thing the guy watching the monitor was doing his job, because
Yeah, they would have been robbed.
yeah, they would have been robbed royally. Because Retron 5s got in big trouble because the company that made it for the font the minis used, they copy pasted from Microsoft out of laziness, and Microsoft kind of killed the console that way by successfully saying, get rid of the font or we get part of the sales of every Retron 5. And Hyperkin was stupid enough to fight it, saying, you have no proof, and that was the end of the Retron 5, so... they're not
Sorry,
making
Chris
new
started
ones.
me yawning. He was sitting over there yawning, and now I can't quit.
Now let me remind you guys, they don't make very much on sales of those Retrons Wisdoms, like, at all.
Yeah, you'll get, if you take one to the store and sell it, they'll pay you like $80 and go around and flip it for $160. So they basically sell it for cheaper than when it was new, and when it was new it was $250. So
Even then, they're losing money on those.
yeah. So yeah, this is
how
a
low
big
do you
deal.
have to be to try to steal a Retron?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got coming up next week?
Well, I could check that if I switch to that week. There is the Scene 75 for Wednesday.
What's
And-
that?
You remember when we met Lenora at that arcade at a mall, for which had a mini putt-putt course as well as that thing that looked like spinny bumper cars?
No.
That was Scene 75.
Okay.
Lenora and Ben met me there, then you picked me up later.
I don't remember that at all.
It's at Dublin, so I'm pretty sure that's why you don't remember it. And you ended up showing off your new car because we were leaving when you picked me up.
Okay, I
Which was the
really,
Ford.
really don't remember that.
Yep. So we're going to Scene 75 in Dublin. And then we're going to go on an outing with Green Team for dodgeball at Resolute.
I hope it ain't that hot.
Well, Resolute's an indoor complex, so
Yeah.
it's basically an indoor soccer field that doubles as a kickball and a
Yeah, but
dodgeball
it
field.
still is going to be hot in there because you can't air condition that kind of, effectively air condition that kind of space.
Yeah, they don't air condition it through and through. They have giant fans that create really strong gusts of winds for windy effects. They don't like to turn them on during some games because it will blow the ball away, but they have them on for when they're not doing that type of ball game. Basically, it's basketball they don't turn the fans on for because it interferes with the basketball.
I can't
how
remember
it works.
if it was Ben's year 2000 birthday, which I think it was, or if it was his 1999 birthday.
Yep.
But in any event, I took him to see Pokemon on Ice.
You mean Pokemon, not on Ice, but the other Pokemon? Or did we go to Pokemon?
Pokemon on Ice. You didn't go. You didn't want to.
I thought that was the Pokemon Live, not Pokemon on Ice.
Ben, was it Pokemon Live or Pokemon on Ice?
Do what?
Did we go see Pokemon Live or Pokemon on Ice?
Pokemon Live.
Okay, Pokemon Live. Doesn't matter, it was on ice. They had it at the Chiller Arena, which is, if you're not from around here, our hockey arena.
Yep.
I got really good tickets. Really, really good tickets. Because he doesn't see well. And it never dawned on me that they would cover the ice with some little thin floor and put chairs on it.
Yeah.
And so you're sitting there with what amounts to plywood between you and the ice. I almost froze to death. It was awful. They should warn you when you buy tickets like that. They should say,
Yeah.
you realize this is on the ice, right? Oh my gosh.
They should have.
It was so cool. My ankles hurt so bad by the time we got out of there.
Yep.
But he had a good time, didn't you, Ben?
Yep.
That was Mewtwo, right?
Mecha Mewtwo is the home built bad guy, and Mewtwo had to kill him.
Okay.
Ben
Had
told
to
me
take
about
it
the
down.
plot mainly.
Yeah. I knew Gristleborn was never going to get an opportunity to actually experience it. So I figured it was perfectly fine to tell him all about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
And it turned out for the best, because I know the plot, and they never showed it again, because even though it sold well, Nintendo shied away from live performances after that. And it wasn't Pokemon's fault either. They did another live event for a video game and it flopped.
Whoopee.
Chocolate.
I think that's a no.
I don't
Go
know what
on, go
game
get
they're
it.
doing the live performance of, but it flopped
Oh,
big time.
goodness gracious. You're a good
Anyway, we're going to
boy.
go ahead and vanish now.
Come on.
He was all comfortable, Grandma.
I know, but this is with chocolate.
It's terrible.
Didn't even like it.
Look.
My dad didn't like it.
Yep.
Okay.
It's
No.
getting you to think of.
Well,
That's why we need upgraded edition.
Mom throws him on the floor.
It is,
Okay.
right?
No. I guess that's about it. Nothing else going on.
Yeah.
I'm still tired.
I wouldn't put on something hard, but just the little bit of that rug.
It's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I hope you have a good weekend and that it's cooler where you are than it is here. 'Cause it's hot. It's hot here.
Yes,
And,
it is.
You know, take care of yourselves. And come back and see us. And we will talk to you Monday. We'll try to be here this time. And I'll talk to you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Bye.